You mentioned gold.
You go buy gold chains and come and sell them.
You were doing that?
Yeah, I was.
At some point?
Yes, I was. 91, 92. It was fine.
Okay.
Until, around 92, I got robbed at the border. And I came back, I cried and all that.
You cried?
Yes, I cried. In between Nigeria and Cotonou.
And
the customs were there. They were watching. Then you watch Bruce Lee, you watch Michael London. I'm talking about 73, 74, 75. Yeah. When we watch Cowboy.
Yes. No.
You understand? You see him kick people and everything. There was a time we were shooting at Ikeja. LA Times came in with their editor, not just... and their editor from LA Times. And they were watching, and they were counting the shots, that's before now where you now have 3-4 cameras shooting. We were using one, at most it was two cameras then. And the guy was counting the shots, long shot, medium shot, master, and it was correct. I was like, this is magic. How are you guys doing this? And I was looking at him like, oh, this is getting you...
this is the way we do things.
I said, this is how we do it. He said, wow. He said, this is magic.
A to the U to the N to the T to the Y to the A to the Y to the Aunty Ayo is in the house once again. I welcome you to another funky, fun episode of Real Life with Aunty Ayo. My name remains Ayo Adesanya, and with me today, I have one of the is a snack. That one is sure. Is handsome. That one is sure. Is a complete gentleman. Is a ladies' man. Very calm, very demure, very posh, very diva-like. Talented. Everything about him is calm. It takes his time. Very, very respectable. What else? I can't, it is endless. The list goes on and on and on and on. One and only. Okay, let me just give you a clue. He's a sports buff. One and only. Ricardo Agbor.
It's a pleasure to be here today with AYO. With all those accolades, whose head wouldn't, get close to Boston?
Anyway, just say the JJ.
Well, life is easy.
I know, JJ, and it's easy. And excuse me. And when life is easy, sweet and calm, JJ, no gra, just calm, and he gets his things done. So, Ricardo, you're welcome to this show.
It's a pleasure being here today.
And thank you for coming.
Anytime.
Well, there's one question that I always ask. What is your obsession with sport? I think it's a little obsession. Even if you don't admit it, I know you're obsessed.
Well, you see, for our profession, you find out you're more like a cynosure to all eyes. And then, you can't assess what God has given you. At all time, you have to hone it. How better would you get this done if not through sports? I don't want to get under the blade, so I would have to do what nature demands, and it's exercise. And I think from ancient time to now, you'll find out that's what our forefathers did by walking to their farms. I think that was a form of exercise. But today you find out most of us just want to get from our house, we're inside the car, from the car, we're under AC. And then gradually we wear ourselves out of what we really need to put ourselves in proper stead. So I think for me, I discovered that much earlier, and it keeps me in tune with myself and how to come out and still look presentable to my fans out there.
Stealing all the shows, looking hot. By looking hot and hot. Well, I'm jealous, Joe.
Don't be jealous. Let's get this done, Ayo,
I know.
I've always told you, get it done.
Get it.
Exercise.
You are lucky. You're lucky. Are you really good? You are lucky. You're indeed lucky. And you really look good.
We're trying.
Yes.
We're trying.
Well, let's get to football. I heard somewhere that you referred to as King Pereira.
Yeah.
I hope I pronounced that well.
Yeah, King Pereira.
Okay, so how did that come to
That
play? I know that's football.
Yes, football, like 78.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up in Surulere, Paddington.
Surulere boy.
Yes, I'm Surulere. I rep Surulere, Lagos one. Now, then, it was like we used to watch Brazilian soccer on TV then. There was this great footballer, Brazilian footballer. He used to score free kick a whole lot. They call him Pereira then. So, and I could really play free kick. I could really take spot shots and all that. And for most of them, some of them would gamble on me scoring. And somehow, yes, I always like cracked the knock and would score. So they gave me that nickname, King Pereira. And that stuck then when we were much younger. And for me, football is I think it was my second love.
Okay, so that means if you had not done movies, you would have been a footballer.
My parents were the one that really bent me out of it.
Oh.
Because yes.
How is that?
They felt it was for dropouts. Even this acting we're talking about, it's today now. It has become that lucrative, and they've now found out that there are a lot of graduates, practicing. Before now, they felt it was for loafers.
Okay.
So they would really not want you to go and tell them you wanted to act. Say what? Act? Not to talk of you telling them you wanted to play football. It was more like an albatross for you to mention that you wanted to become a footballer. But today you'll see people take their kids, like they bring them to acting and say, bro, you're an actor. How can my son or my daughter and all that? People they have now come to terms with the fact that not wayward people act. They now know it's a lucrative business for professionals, not just all comers. Okay. So it's not just because of the spotlight. It's first, acting is you communicating with mass audience. So through your artistry, you're informing, educating, and entertaining people.
Okay, that's good. Thank God you ended up an actor.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had been a footballer too, we would have said.
You know how much they make now?
I know the money. The money.
They make hell of money.
I know.
The funny part is then when I go out with my sisters, a lot of people didn't really know my name. The nickname kind of like overshadowed my real name. And because I could truly play football very well, you would have people call me King Pereira. And my sisters were like, where is this King Pereira? Are you the one they now call King Pereira? I say, well, that's the name they call me on the beach. So for them, it was more like, wow. Then at the end of the day, we'll get home and they'll be telling my parents, this guy is not bearing his name again. Now they are calling him King Pereira and all that. So football, yeah, for me. And it's part of those things that really made me, tilt towards being spotlight at all times. And I'm happy about it. I think that's one thing I took off from football.
That's indeed a wonderful thing. At least you could bring in something from football to real life. I know that you've been in this industry for quite some time.
Yep.
It's been it's been way back. I mean, we've been in quite a few productions together.
Yeah.
So I've always wondered why, and up till today, you're still here. You're still working. You're still acting. You're still very much relevant. How is that? What is the magic, responsible for that?
I think the magic about it is you don't let anything get into your head, and you don't start thinking you've arrived. With acting, I think it's a job you can do till you pass on, because as you age, there would always be roles for that bracket.
Okay.
So now, what do you do? Just always maintain your artistry, your ability to master your craft, and as you age, you keep acting. If you look at it globally, let's make some kind of reference to international actors. What's his name? Sylvester Stallone.
Okay.
Is 78 or 79 now, and is still relevant. Now, if you go into retrospect and you want to think about when we started hearing about him, that should be like 82, 80, 81, 82, 83. When he came with First Blood, Rocky, First Blood, and to date, you can imagine him still acting. So, let's now come back to our own space here, Nigeria, Uncle Lulu Jacob. I would remember watching him in Dog's Day Afternoon. That's 70s. And then I asked, I said, wow, that's a Nigerian. They said, yes. I said, I wish one day I would act with him.
Oh, wow.
I never knew we would now act. And then, yes. And if not for maybe medical issues, you would always see Uncle Lulu, and when he acts, you are caught in the awe of his artistry. And that's something that keeps me saying, yes, I still need to do more. Then if you look at some other actors, Anthony Quinn, that's international, Anthony Quinn, there are a whole lot of them. You understand? And when you look at all these people still doing well, marvelously well, not just doing well, marvelously well. Jack Nicholson, Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is 80 something years old and he's still acting.
Yeah.
So
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold, you imagine, yes. Sylvester Stallone is older than Arnold, but they're both still acting and relevant. And the pedestal this thing places you is like, wow, it's huge. It transcends boundary. You can, because of your artistry, get endorsements in even some fields that you really don't know. So they're trying to marry your success in what you're doing to their business. So what does it tell you? Let me just keep getting better with what I'm doing. So acting is for me, the best thing. I was little, I loved TV. I told myself I wanted to be there, and maybe it took a while, but today we're there, and I don't think we've gotten there yet. Where the goodness is unfolding.
Well, to the glory of God.
Yeah.
In an industry that is full of tempting people, women and all, how have you been able to keep it real? Because I have not heard anything scandalous about you. Okay. And I've always wondered, how is this? And then I'm doing 2 in 1, so you can just, and I've always wondered. I know you're married, with the arrays of women out there, beautiful women out there. How have you been able to, stay faithful? How have you been able to do this?
Well, you see, that's a very, very, very thin line, but I think as a man, you'll try to always hold yourself first with the fear of God, because if you don't have that, you will slide. Mm-hmm. So I try as much as I can to stay off that kind of reach.
Okay.
And to a large extent, it's been helpful.
Mm-hmm. To not be available.
Yeah.
So how did you start your journey in the movie industry? How did you know that, okay, fine, it is movie that I want to do. It is now time to join these other people in this prestigious industry?
Actually, it all happened when a friend of mine, when we left school, a friend of mine, Leo Merenini, we used to model together.
Okay.
So around 91, he now said, Ricardo, I heard there's this audition going on. That's Fidelis Duca's office at Jewellery. So he said we were coming from a cast, modeling cast. So he now told me, let's go now, let's go check. It's not like now where they'll call you and start telling you that you should come for this. No, then they would have to paste. And then if you're lucky enough, you walk and you come by the, what's it called? The information about the casting and all that. So he now told me, said, let's go there. Let's go to Ujewelegbà. There's this guy, Fidelis Duca. Then they call it FAD production. So we now walked. So we just walked. We got there. There were lots of people.
Usually jam-packed.
Yes. It's not like today where they'll call you just
online now.
Then everybody would come there.
Physically.
Regardless of your status, everybody will come there. So we got there. And that was my first shot, I got there, we read for this thing, You know how they do the casting? 3 of you, one
same
script, yes. You read this, that one read that.
And
then much later, yes, you understand. So we got there and we did all this. I got picked and it was a sub-lead.
Wow.
Yeah, it was sub-lead and that kind of like marked the beginning of me coming in. And the movie then was called Visa to Hell.
I know Visa to Hell.
Yeah, that was the movie. And that was 91. So after that, we felt these guys, they don't have money. How much are they paying and all that? And I could move to maybe Cotonou, go buy gold, come back. So I felt these people, they're not getting money, Jerry. Wait, how much did they pay me here? I'll go, come back. Then Leo said, Ricardo, come, let's go now. You at least we've shot this. What's your problem? Why are you? I said, look, these guys don't have money. How much are they paying me for the kind of money I'll make by just going for a trip, come back, sell the gold? And he said, no, look, this is something you love. I said, yes, it's something I love, but I need money too. So I laid off for like 2-3 years. Then we now came back again. Shot, then Sam Azubike, all of them then gathered at Fidelis' office there in Jewellery. So he now called me and we now shot another movie. Myself, Claire Mohameze, a lot of us like that. And gradually, we
started from there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned gold,
Yeah.
What please can you just elaborate on that? What do you mean by gold? You buy gold?
You go buy gold chains and come and sell them.
You were doing that?
Yeah, I was.
At some point.
Yes, I was. 91, 92.
How was that?
It was fine.
Okay.
Until around 92, I got robbed at the border. Yes, I got robbed at the border. And I came back, I cried and all that.
You cried?
Yes, I cried. When I cry, it's not like me shedding tears.
Yes, but it was really painful.
Yes, it was really painful because...
It was a lot of money?
It was.
Like equivalent of what now?
I don't know, but it was a lot of money then.
Wow.
It was a whole lot of money.
Was it, the border, was it part of Nigeria or Cotonou border?
In between Nigeria and Cotonou. And the customs were there. They were watching. So I wouldn't really want to go into all that because I think there was a whole lot of
going somewhere.
Negligence on the part of, because you could see this in Nigerians getting robbed by the gendarmes, or what do you call them? But you know them. And so I just looked at it and I felt, okay, let me just stick to this one, which my ability could produce regardless of cash.
You mean movie then?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was why. So if you had not been robbed then you could still be, you still be going to Cotonou.
I don't know. Because you see, by and large, everybody would always want cash.
Okay. Yes.
You get it. And if you looked at what we were making as incentive, because if you try to incentivize whatever it is we're doing, money is still the catalyst. Okay, if I went to Cotonou and came back, I was getting cash straight. But if I acted, they were going to pay me some kind of like stipend. comparatively. So I felt, okay, me getting that fast cash was much better.
Okay.
But I don't know. But you still look at it and feel it's illegal either ways.
Okay, it's true. Yeah.
So it's better
It's
now.
a good thing you
Yes,
stopped
I
the
stopped
illegal one.
and didn't get myself, so neck deep into it.
And thank God you swapped.
Yeah,
and
I
thank God
chose,
you
I
chose
chose my
better.
love. Yeah, I chose
Yeah,
my love,
yes, you chose. You
which
chose
I'd
well.
always wished for while I was little. Then you watch Bruce Lee, you watch Michael London. I'm talking about 73,
I know
74,
Bruce Lee,
75. Yeah, when we watch Cowboy.
Yes, now.
You understand? Everybody would want. Then they now brought Bruce Lee. You see him kick people and everything. So you want to get yourself in that kind of spot
yes.
where you
can
are,
do that as well.
and then really impact on people, because that's what acting does.
Yes, it does. Yeah,
It does a whole lot of that.
Yes. Thank you. Okay, so I am coming back to Madame now. So I know you guys have been together for quite a while. What really attracted to you? I mean, what attracted you to her when you met her? I think you met her through a friend.
Yes, I did.
Okay. So what was the attraction when you saw her?
She's natural. And to date, she still is natural. And then she's sporty too.
Okay, so you do sports together.
No. When I met her,
Okay.
I saw the sporty features in her.
Okay.
And then I now found out that, okay, she's a sports enthusiast as well.
Okay.
So it's
gingered you.
yeah, it gave me that kind of enthusiasm to want to be closer to her.
Okay, so your attraction at times is the sight?
No, the aura first.
For first.
First, it was the aura.
Yes,
She's a very calm person.
Calm
and natural.
Drew you to her.
Natural.
Like, this is what I like in a woman. So it was spontaneous. It was just like that.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Oh, really?
For me, it was. And I like it when people are natural.
Oh, really?
Yes, I like it when people are natural. You don't come up and start giving me too much artificial stuff. I've seen too many of that. So when you bring that, it's kind of like
it repulses you. Like,
it
don't
does.
come close to me.
It's a big repellent. Serious repellent.
Okay. Okay, thank you. And then I want to know, have you ever kissed in a movie? And if you have kissed, what movie are we talking about? And if you haven't, can you kiss in a movie for a fee? Will you do that? Are you willing to do that?
I'm an actor, Ayo. So
okay.
I can kiss in a movie. Okay. I have kissed in several movies, so I can't even start thinking of the particular one. But I've kissed in several movies.
Okay, so when you wanted to, how do you, is it that you psych yourself?
I disconnect.
Okay.
Emotionally, you have to get
you switch it off.
Bam! Yeah, emotionally you get disconnected, because if you don't, you get thrown off balance.
Okay.
And then you're not gonna meet what you're supposed to do, because as an actor, it's a robe you're wearing at that particular time.
Okay.
So how do you interpret that character when you're now adding some other emotions to it?
But I have seen people, get emotional after kissing in a movie.
After kissing?
After kissing in a movie, they end up dating.
Well, that's as long as it doesn't affect the job, you can take it.
Probably.
And it's not if it's a consensual thing.
Okay,
it's fine with
definitely. Them. Okay, definitely, yes.
You understand? And because these people are adults, you wouldn't bring a baby and say the baby should come kiss on the set. Okay. You wouldn't do that.
Okay.
So it's your discretion to know how to handle that.
Okay.
But as an actor, what is required of you is you coming and performing and replicating whatever has been written as that character demands.
That's good. That's good. At least it's better to be able to, detach.
Yes, of course.
Start playing a role,
Course.
Just don't get carried away and start crushing or falling in love.
No, that's not the
reason you are here.
It's not there at all.
You are here to just
deliver
and go.
Deliver and leave.
And leave, yes. That's wonderful. So I've asked most of my guests this question. The new Nollywood.
Mm-hmm.
this new Nollywood, has it affected you? Are you, when I mean new Nollywood, I'm talking
Yeah.
about the new entrants, the new actors,
Yeah.
the new actors that we have now, what do you see about it? I mean, I don't want to start comparing to the old because we are progressing. Even though we are moving forward. Have you witnessed any kind of hostility, like when you go on sets, the way they do things is like it's becoming sloppy. Maybe don't let me put words into your mouth, but what have you really noticed? What from how we used to do things way
Yeah,
back?
I think the major problem I find with most of the new intakes, I think, is discipline. Other than that, I'm less concerned. Before now, you were given a call time, you would have to be there,
Seriously.
regardless of whatever is falling. But today you would have people tell you, we shot up till this time, but you're not the only one.
If I
So if you
shoot
were
your one, I'm
working
coming
in one office, or this is your own office, so you have to make best of what you've been given. So I turn up. Anybody that knows me knows when I say,
Of course,
I'll be there.
you will.
I always get there. I get there on time. And we learned that from those days when we started and you were given call time, and you wouldn't be on a set where Zuko Lala was your production manager and you will tell him you're going to leave.
Zikulala.
It's not possible. You understand? You will not be there, and Andy Aminichi was your director, and you were not like complying
not
with.
afford to be sloppy.
So you see, all those things still make people salient from. I wouldn't say the new intakes are not good, but I think the problem is just that attitude. It's attitudinal rather.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? That's the major problem we're having.
Okay.
So if that is checkmated, it's gonna be a good world for us all.
Thank you. Well, you've played several roles. I've seen you and I have been in quite a number of movies together.
Yeah.
You've played several roles, but I'm sure there's still something that you're longing to play. What is that? What is that role? Play this, but I still want to do this and I still want to do that.
In retrospect, seriously, I think I've played almost all roles. I've played a king, I've played a pauper, I've played a servant, I've played a thief, I've played a lover boy. I think I've been able to delve into almost
all the characters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But at all times, I think the catalyst would always be the script. Which message is it going to portray? For me, it's all about the message that we're trying to push across to the people, because they are all we work for, because we're trying to educate them, inform, and entertain them. So at all times, for me, it's the script.
Okay. Well, I know you're a very calm person. And I think most of the roles, don't let me say most, you're a peace-loving person, and people perceive you as a calm person. But there's something that bothers me. It doesn't bother me, but baffles me rather. Is that when you play area boy, I don't know, the way you play the area boy, and I've watched not one, not two of you playing area boy, you do it so well. Does it have anything to do with your Surulere upbringing? Is it that you mix your Surulere upbringing with, with the parts? How do you now? You have to start turn it into, because I've watched one of your movies. Femi Branch was in that movie, and I think they call you Fine Girl or something. And the way you just command, and I think you were the leader of the pack then. And the way you just come and command them, I'm like, boys, I'm like, you can't. This is not the Ricardo that I know. I love that movie.
Yeah, you see, as an actor, you should glean from your environment, because it serves as the reservoir through which you can, bring tap. So, like I told you, Surulere is a blend of all, both the rich, the poor,
That is where they
Yes,
all mix.
so what do? You try to get yourself so open so that you can tap. You see the malams. We have those bureau insurance guys. Shita has got some miscreants as much as it has. Yeah, as much as they have very, very good guys. And it's just a mix of everything. So if you're an actor, you learn to be very, very, open to your society, your environment, so that you can always have this one. Okay, they are talking about an Hausa guy. What is the Hausa man's mannerism? Something that makes him salient from the other person, the Igbo guy that would either call a road load. You understand? And then the Yoruba is either calling house horse, and all those things. So it's for you as an actor, I think for me, it's been very, very, I've been very, very lucky being there.
Okay.
So with that space, I've been able to glean and then learn from all those things.
And it's just...
And one mistake most people make is, if you're truly powerful, you don't need to shout. No. It's only the weak person that you find shouting. The strong person doesn't shout because he's so sure that whatever he says goes.
It's going to go, yeah.
It will go. It's going to fly.
If
you tell somebody and you have that power, you tell him, go there.
He goes.
He's not going to
He goes because he doesn't want to see the wrath.
He doesn't want to see the wrath of, So
that's
we've,
nice.
We've been able to learn all those ones. And then when we went to school, we got to see some people too. So you get to know what their demeanors are, their temperaments, and all those things.
Yeah, you used it perfectly. I love those movies. Seriously, I kind of like it when you play those kind of roles than the lover boy that they will now start twisting and turning and disappointing and scamming. So I prefer the area boy kind of characters.
Yes,
and you've done really well.
Thank you.
Done really well.
Thank you.
Okay, so what regrets do you have? Like what have you ever thought of? Like thinking back and you'd be like, oh my goodness, why is that? Apart from football right now, because I know that football pay you. He paid you.
Well,
you pay anybody.
Well, music.
Okay, what is?
I used to. We were in a musical group. Myself, yeah. So 85. They called me. The owner of the studio is called K Production, somewhere around Lansing, where I had to go do my demo myself. And
really?
Yeah.
What was what genre of music?
Rap and
you rap?
Hip-hop. Yeah, rap and hip hop.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to rap.
It's not too late. You can see a task with you. Forget to. I'm telling you now.
I know, but you see, then he now looked because we were two in the group.
Okay.
So he felt okay. He didn't need the other guy.
Okay.
He just wanted me.
Wow.
To go lead a group of 4 other boys that he had. Oh. So we'll go to the US and then sign contract and all that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was 85. And when I go back home, the guy told me, am I going to leave him and all those things, blah, blah, blah. I said, no, that's me. Kind of like trying to stay true to my word and not kind of leaving the other person behind. So I told them, no, if they didn't want him,
they're not going.
I wasn't going to go with them. And
okay, so what regret is, what do you regret out of that? Like,
yeah, if I had gone, signed, I mean,
you still be the superstar at the end of the day.
You understand?
Yeah.
But you see, you would look at the global aspect from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
From that aspect, you would have felt okay then 85, 86, 87.
But okay, but have you looked at it this way that if you had like been there 85, 87, probably by now you wouldn't be relevant anymore?
That's another thing.
So that should be like the cushion. I mean, that should be like the sucker for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That then I felt, wow, did I really like leave that chance?
Okay.
But as time went on, I found out that okay, you don't know. God always have a way to make things.
I mean, longevity is a good
Seriously,
something. So Yeah.
Today, I'm still here and I'm still working. And for me, I think we're just starting.
Yeah, so we're just starting because
And
even in this
like now
industry,
we heard most of the big producers are coming back. The international producers that left, they're coming back.
Are you for real?
Yes, I'm very for real.
I haven't heard that.
No, I'll tell you much later.
Okay. They should come back because
they are coming back.
Like when
you know, they made the mistake of coming and then picking some few people.
Yeah.
And those ones turned themselves to demigods. But thank God they found their mistakes. In South Africa, actually, they found out they made a whole blunder. So they're coming back and they're going to throw it open.
I pray they do that because
I can assure you
it's actually affecting our industry.
Yeah,
Truth be told.
Truth be told, most of us got greedy, and that's always been the problem.
Most of us, or some of us.
Yeah, when I say most,
you meant
it's
some.
the industry.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And I pray they come back because
they are coming back. They need us. They need us.
They need us. You guys need us.
You
Please
need us.
back.
You need us. See, when we went to shoot in South Africa, it's not like I'm trying to denigrate their acting abilities, but
we know
the shot is far. It's far and wide.
And
it's
when you were, I'm sure they sat down. They were looking at. They just look at Nigerians.
No, like a
what's
god.
going on?
Who is this child? Why is
who are these people?
And
Why did they?
You see, the rate at which we work, we shoot till maybe 1 a.m. In South Africa, when it's 6 o'clock, they'll tell you
they are closing their everything.
We have finished. We are going home.
You know, Nigerians, we are rugged.
And I told them one day, because I had my agreement with them was a month and 2 weeks, and I was checking. The time was like really creeping in, and these guys will come and they will walk, and when it's 6, they'll tell you, "We are going home. We are going home." I said, "You're going where? You're not going."
As a Nigerian, you want everything done,
So I told him, I looked at the producer. I told him, I said, "Bro, you know, if it's after a month, you are paying again. I didn't come here for fun fair. I'm here to work. If it's beyond that time, Lagos." So they brought some producers. Those ones said they wanted to come talk to me. I said, "But you don't do that with your artists. You go through agents."
Yes.
They say, "Yeah, because they have me here." I said, "No, you come to Lagos, Nigeria. Then we'll talk." They felt I was joking. And they came like 3 times. And I told the producer, was saying, "Hey, Ricardo, why don't..." I said, "No, you don't do that. Are you my agent?" He said, "No." I said, "Fine." "Did I collect money from you?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Fine." And these guys were worried because we'll shoot till 11.
And I'm sure they're like unsettled. Like, what is going on?
They've never seen that.
Working late. They don't like
seriously,
it.
they had never seen that.
And do you think
and
that
it happens even in Ghana too?
Has done to their, even in Ghana? Please go on.
In Ghana, what? In Ghana, you find out maybe when the lady's having a period, they'll tell you they can't come to work. And you start wondering, you're bemused that, is this really happening? You can't tell can you tell, it's raining. Somebody's going to tell you they're not going to come.
They've been cheating us in Nigeria.
No, they have. No, they have.
Really?
No, they have.
So you mean we could actually call in and say, "I'm not going to work today"?
Yes.
But you know Nigerians, even when they are not having period, they will say, "They are having period today, I'm not coming."
But can you do that in Nigeria? You get blacklisted.
Yes, you will. Definitely you will. So, do you think that because, you know, I just feel that Nigerian movies are in the world,
a class.
Yes, a class apart. Do you think, them not, or us being that rugged how do you think it has?
It has helped. It has helped. It has helped because we were shooting. There was a time we were shooting at Ikeja. Early Times came in, and with their editor, not just. And their editor from Early Times, and they were watching, you know, and they were counting the shots, you know, before now where you now have 3-4 cameras shooting. We were using one, at most it was 2 cameras then. And the guy was counting the shots, long shot, medium shot, master, and it was correct. I was like, "This is magic. How are you guys doing this?" And I was looking at him like, "Oh, this is getting you."
This is the way we do things.
This is how we do it. He said, "Wow." He said, "This is magic." So you truly don't know how much the Nigerian actor is doing until he gets out. Seriously.
Until he gets out and they are taking their time and then he goes
Yeah.
like, what is
No, when
going
we go
on?
outside Nigeria to shoot,
It's always a different
okay,
ball
we're
game.
shooting in London, and then they want to bring for the lenses they'll use are this long, so they could just do the master, the close up.
Okay.
You just only hear sound. Bah, it has changed.
Okay.
Changed. But in Nigeria, they would have to stop now, start, change, and all that. So the Nigerian actor is still working, and for us, when they do that, it's so short. You feel like, are we done?
Because you don't understand. You're expecting
no.
something
You're
else,
still
and you feel
expecting
like, okay,
more.
we're done with that.
Yeah,
Can we
we
just
are
take
done.
a
Can
five?
we-
Take a five and
No. The Nigerian actor is tough.
yes, and
tough.
kudos to
You can't just barge in on an actor internationally and say, you have this to shoot. No, you give him notice.
ahead.
A long
Obviously,
notice.
it's always a
yes.
schedule.
But in
That
Nigeria,
you
they
have
could
to-
just call you. Can you? Where are you? We have this. Let's shoot. We're shooting, and the guy is on set and is working. So it's serious. It is serious. It
God
is
help
serious.
us, but we've been able to move the movie
We have,
industry.
we have.
Though. After a very long time, what would you like to be remembered for?
For the roles, how you've been able to impact through your jobs. I think I'm not saying I think, I know acting leaves an indelible mark in the minds of the audience. Because when you move around, the only way you know you've passed the message is when the people are saying, you're so mean, or yeah, that was this thing. So you see, you have
The feedback.
yes, that's the feedback. So you have touched people. And if you want to look at most of those veterans that have passed, people tend to remember them from those jobs they've done because there isn't a better way to you becoming you becoming a pastor or you becoming an imam. It's going to be through the job. You becoming a president, you see, we get into different fields, different professions, and then we try to teach them things they're either doing well or they're not doing properly, and how to get themselves realigned and be on the right path. So I want to be remembered with the jobs, how I've been able to touch people, how I've been able to make them laugh, how I've been able to make them reason and reflect.
Okay, better.
Yes, I wouldn't want to say I want
cry.
to make them
I know.
cry. I want to see how
No
make
sad
them reflect.
moments,
Yes, no sad
please.
moments. Yeah, that's just it for me, and I'm so grateful to God that I'm in what I'm doing, acting.
And we do love what you're doing. We love
Thank
what
you
you're
very
doing.
much.
Please
Thank you.
keep doing what you're doing. It's
Thank you very much.
Okay, so now it is time for payback. So now you get to ask me whatever question. But it's just one question.
Just one question.
Just one question. Ayo, this is what I want to know. Blah 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 blah. Just one question. It is payback. Although I didn't fire you. I didn't throw any questions.
Don't worry,
at
I'm
you.
not going to.
I gave you very simple. You're a gentleman. You're calm. I couldn't. I went through everything. What scandal can I give this man? I want to give him scandal. I couldn't.
There isn't.
And I really like that about you.
Thank you.
And please
Thank you.
just continue to be the calm person that you are.
I hope that's not bribing for me not to act or something.
How can I bribe you? How can I bribe you?
Well. Yeah, okay. The question I would ask you is, what's been the saddest moment for you?
What's been the saddest? I'm actually a very happy person. And having said that, it's not as if I don't, once in a while, your man can't gone. Once in a while, we get into it. But sad. It's not a sad moment, but I look back, in time, and I feel maybe, I should have checked on my other suitors then. maybe now I will not be, maybe I'll still be together with somebody else. So I'm speaking in parables, and I hope you understand. You understand. So but it's not like regret. Like I have regrets because, like I said, everything that I've been through is just a process, and it is what has formed this person. Yes, that has formed me, and but sad moments. Okay, now there's one when I lost my father. Years back, because I lost my father when I was very young. I was 19 when my father passed, and I did not even know that it was late till maybe a week after. Simply because my mom and my father were separated. So,
okay.
So they never told us. My uncle never called us to. And I actually missed the burial. It is that bad.
Wow.
But until recently that I had to go to, is the burial ground and do certain things.
Prayers and all that.
Prayers, and then to really make the place really beautify it and then make some and pray and do that. So we're not informed. Just because they were separated, they were not together. So these are the things that could actually happen when parents separate.
So you wish they never separated?
Yes, I wish they were never separate, but they were separated. But they had their reasons, and I never for once,
try to pry into that.
Try to be on one because I actually knew what happened. I knew what happened, and that was why I stayed in my own
space,
my own relationship longer than even when I was going through what I was going through, because I did not want what happened to my parents to repeat. Yes, so that they won't say, "Oh, she failed." But darling, when it has to do with
your existence is much better than you patching up.
Yes, so that
it makes sense. It makes sense.
That was the saddest. My father, because we're really close, and it was one of my. It was actually the most
endearing person to you.
God, I really loved him. He was there for me. So that's it. So thank you very much. And thank you, Ricardo, for coming to before we go into the sad thing again, please. I trigger easy, so maybe I'm even going to scrap this flip side thing. I think I need to scrap it so that I don't keep going into the. But this is what
humans do. You're human.
I know. Yes, I'm human, so it is a process for me too.
You're human, and you see, the more you talk about it,
I'm healing.
You heal.
Yeah, I'm healing. Yes, and I like that. And thank you very much for that question.
You're welcome.
And thank you for coming.
It's a pleasure always. We've come long.
Yes, thank you so much. Dear Aunty Ayo, I don't know if this is anger or heartbreak. Maybe it's both. My father left when I was barely 2. No calls, no visits, no school fees, no birthday presents. He wasn't there when I had malaria and nearly died. He wasn't there when I had my first period and my mother had to teach me everything alone. He wasn't there when we were sent out of our apartments because we couldn't afford the rent. I grew up fast because life didn't give me a choice. My mother did everything. She hustled, she prayed, she cried, she begged, but she never stopped fighting for me. Now I am in my 20s. I have graduated. I'm working. I'm building myself slowly, and suddenly, just like a ghost, is back, texting me, messaging me, asking to take me out, saying, I am proud of you. Proud of what exactly? What did he contribute? He says he has changed, that he made mistakes, that he wants a second chance to be my father. But I am angry. I'm confused. I don't know if I want to scream or cry when I see his messages. Where was this father when I needed one? And the worst part of me still craves his love. Isn't that pathetic? Isn't that like betraying my mother? After everything she gave up, is it wrong for me to still want the love of the man who abandoned us? Wow. Now this is, this I can relate to.
Yeah. All right. It's a very difficult one when the person wasn't there. Because as a parent, be it the mother or the father, you not being there while your child is growing up, it's a big blight. Serious one, serious blight. For me, I think that's for me, I think it's a very painful one. But first, do we really know why the man left? It becomes another thing. Between the man and the woman, maybe they had some kind of irreconcilable differences and the man couldn't explain. Now, I think for the girl, she should allow the man come, let him explain himself, why he ditched them for that long and is trying to come back now.
Okay.
Then they can now take it up from there.
The dialogue.
But first, I think the best thing is for her to hear from him
first.
So it's because it's not good for you to cut the head of the person in absentia. It's not possible.
Okay.
Let him come, sit down, we'll talk. You'll tell me,
okay,
why did you leave us?
Okay.
And so why do you want to come back now? And why do you think I should accept you?
Okay. So that is it. You have to dialogue.
You should.
To ask questions. Maybe it's what you'll be able to forgive.
Communication is the best.
Yeah, don't just cut him off like that. Just find out, let him tell you his own side of the story.
Believe me.
Yes.
Because at times, as much as we want to be holier than thou, you truly don't know what transpired. Maybe he caught the wife with another man and maybe he's not that kind of a man that would want to beat her and all that. Or kill in the process of anger and he walked off. That's just probable. We're not saying that's what happened. Yeah. So now let him tell you if the woman actually did something that's sacrilegious that could have led for him to just vanish from their lives and create that kind of vacuum.
Ricardo, once again, I'd like to say thank you for honoring
It's my pleasure.
For coming to this show. It's been wonderful. Before you go, I have a little token for you.
Really?
Yes, it's a token. It's a token, and this is from us. This is Real Life with Aunty Ayo, and this is for you.
Ooh.
You can use it to drink hot tea, cold beer.
No, I don't take beer.
What do you do? Spirit?
Wine? No, I don't
take wine. You're lucky you still take all those now. It's because you're always very fit.
Yeah.
So you can use it to drink, just take it to location and have fun with it.
I will.
Yeah, so this is from
I really want to
team.
say a big thank you to Real Aunty Ayo.
Real Life with Aunty Ayo.
It's a pleasure. Thank you guys. Thank you
so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you. We've had clarity with Ricardo on yet another episode of Real Life with Aunty Ayo. A to the U to the N to the T to the Y to the A to the Y to the O. Aunty Ayo is signing out. Thank you so much for being a part of this interesting episode. And before you go, please click the link in the bio to subscribe to my channel. Share, like, subscribe like I said, and leave a comment and follow on your notifications so that when we bring in new and fresh ideas and people and your lovers, you can always catch it at the nick of time. From me, it is bye.
Voila, guys.